Next candidate is Mr. Wade Wellborn.
Good evening. My name is Wade Wellborn. I'm running for Chief of Police. Tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised in Central. I graduated from Central High School in 1977. In 1978, I joined the Sheriff's Office at Central Substation as a patrol deputy. In 1986, I was promoted to shift supervisor as a lieutenant. And in 1996, I was promoted to commander of the Central Substation, where I stayed till 2004. And at that time, I transferred downtown, was governmental liaison between the sheriff and the district attorney. A little bit about my schools. I graduated from the LSU Basic Training Academy. I went to the LSU Law Enforcement Institute, and I attended the FBI National Academy in Quantico, Virginia.
All right. Your first question. Do you feel that the City of Central would be better served by its own complete services police department?
At this time, we need to work with the sheriff. The sheriff, we already got their services. They're providing good law enforcement, criminal division and stuff. We need to come in and assist them. The budget for the police department is too high for a city that's just getting started. We don't need that. We need to concentrate on other things. And we need to work with the sheriff.
All right, your second question. If elected, how would you coordinate efforts to work cooperatively with the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office?
What my plan is, the sheriff handles the criminal part, and he does a fine job at it. I worked there, I worked at the substation, I know where our problems are, and I know the things that he's not able to give to us. And some of the things that he's not able to do is some community services. And that's what I want to do, is fill in the gaps that he's unable to do. I'd like to start out like a community-oriented police department, to do a lot of neighborhood, get involved with city associations, neighborhood watches going, and work with the community to fill in his gaps and assist him whenever he needs us to keep his units available for the criminal cases. Because at one point in time, we're probably going to have to contract him or look at starting our police department, but we'll probably still be better off contracting him and letting me work with him to kind of keep the crime down to where we don't have to get to that point of contracting him out. And that's my plans, is to work with the sheriff. I've worked there for 31 years with him. Sid was my riding partner. He was my first training officer when I started. I rode with him for 2 years. And we've talked about it, but that's my plan, is to do a community-oriented police department and work with the sheriff, just to fill in his gaps that he's not available to send for us.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wellborn. Let's give him a hand for being with us tonight.